what's going on, you guys? Let's welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog with another DC TV talk covering Titans episode, season 2, episode 3, Ghosts. And we saw a few ghosts because we kept seeing it's little small. I'm talking about like quick, like 3-second flashbacks of what happened when the Titans were first formed. And well, when they were first together, you seen Dick have some, you saw Donna have some. It's just like we don't know exactly what happened in their past, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna cover that as the season go on. I thought this was a good episode, the way the episode flowed. Once again, the episode flowed and everything blended very well together. I think this even more so than last episode, and I thought last episode blended was more perfectly blended than anything else from the first season. So if this continues in this way, I think this is gonna be probably one of the best seasons of any comic book show we've seen. But considering the fact that we have a few different things going on, I told last week, I said they got to pull back Jason being an asshole just a little bit. I mean, he's known for it. I mean, that's one of the reasons people voted that his character be killed off in the comics, and which benefited him more than anything, if I'm being honest. But like, he's always been like he's out here, you know what I'm saying? Just put it out there, he out here, dog. So when the moment that happens between the training session with him, Guard, and Raven was really, really good, and then Raven snaps, and so we know, well, if you're a fan of the comics, you know that, like, hey, she doesn't realize it, but she has just become so much more powerful, and she's really going to have to, like, tone it down and like hone it in, that ability. If not, she's going to like snap and kill everybody. And we saw that she almost killed Jason, and we saw how Jason would react to it. I knew the moment I saw it that, like, I'm like, he's not going to take that well. Like, and he called her a freak, and like, that's him. You know what I'm saying? He's a person he doesn't think before saying anything. You know what I'm saying? He's always on go. You know what I'm saying? He's not the best strategist. Right now, later on down the line, he gets better at it. But like right now, he just does what he does. Also, quick little thing I want to say before I continue. I did a reaction to the episode. Just so happened, the screen was black. Like, it caught my reaction, but like the I guess you can't screen record like these on certain sites. So DC Universe doesn't allow that. So I guess when people do it, they be like streaming off like illegal sites. I'm just being real. Y'all know y'all be streaming out there, but either way, it's all good. I get it down packed sooner or later, so I get these live reactions for you guys. Or I might just do it like online or something like that. I mean, not online, but like on like Twitch or Patreon, something. I don't know. I'm finding a way where I can like live stream my live reaction to these episodes. Back to the episode though. Everybody showed up except for Corey, who's still with I think his name is Fade. Fade. They're having a little. We see that they got like a little past. You know what I'm saying? She put it on that boy, and he ain't been right ever since. She was like, this happened one time, and he can't leave her alone. It's just, I ain't gonna say it's sad, but hey, man, she royalty. He probably trying to go up the ranks and so on and so forth. But he basically tells her like, hey, if I don't come back with you, I'm dead. And she felt sorry for him, but she also has a thing for Raven, who she feels a connection with, and Raven feels a connection with her. It's like a big sister, you know what I'm saying? So she's had to get back and save her and like see what's going on with her. And she put Fade in her ship. It said he has 10 years worth of food. Okay, first of all, that's a lot of food. Second of all, how do they have that much food on their little ship? Third of all, what is he gonna do for 10 years? Like, that's freaking insane. And I like the line where she was like, more of them will come, legions of them will come for you. She was like, let them come. I can't remember what that song, I could have, that had to been like, I think that's a line from Justice League. Something like that. I don't know. I just feel like I heard that in another DC show before. Back to the main purpose of this episode. One, they find out that Deathstroke is alive, which, why would you think he's dead anyway? Jason's the reason Slay's after them, because if Jason wanted to put a target on their back, probably would have been alright. So he's technically he's trying to make amends for what he's done, and he's like, hey, don't sideline me. Which I'm thinking to myself like, Batman didn't sideline this guy, so why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like he just like, hey man, I do whatever you ask me to do, just don't leave me out of it. Cause like I was hanging with Batman. Y'all cool, all four of y'all cool and all, but like Batman will whoop all y'all ass, and I was hanging with him. So why would you sideline me? And I get it. They have more of a personal connection and so on and so forth. But my part, here's why I think Dick is wrong. It's no longer just you. Like this is if these is the new Titans, Dr. Light is their enemy as well. So you should bring them in on it. Like I get it, four is better than one, but hell, 7 is better than 4. You know what I'm saying? And they're trained, they're well versed, they know what they're doing. It's not like they're, especially if anybody, especially Jason and Gar. Rachel, she still has some work to do, but like especially Jason and Gar. I mean, those are two people who are pretty like savvy in like a lot of different aspects. So I need bring them on. We get a confrontation between pretty much everyone, or when you have Dr. Light taste him dying. For some reason, I just be looking at Hank like, Hank, get it together, brother. You can't go into every single fight and get damaged, okay? Like, that's your issue. You take the drugs. Maybe if you didn't get hurt so much, you won't have to take the painkillers and shit like that, dude. Like, come on, man. Hank was kind of a dick too. They all ain't like pretty assholes to Jason, even though Jason's like an asshole himself. But that was fun to see it. Like I think it's just like the back and forth between everybody, everybody looking out for one another. The way the episode flowed. Another thing that was a highlight to me that I was not expecting was Dr. Light. Dr. Light is very, very, very entertaining, and I was not expecting that from Dr. Light. I know you've seen him in I know him more or less from the Teen Titans the show from back in early 2000, I think 2003. I know him more or less from there, and I know him a little bit from Teen Titans Go. I've never watched it, but I think I might have seen. I think I've watched an episode or two, and I've seen him on there maybe once or something. I could be wrong. But either way, I know he was known for being a skinny guy. He was very, very, kind of childish and goofy. You really didn't take him serious. This guy is that, but, he's more threatening. He'd been in the gym, you know what I'm saying? He's been in, and plus he said he's been in jail for 5 years, so he got some shit on his mind. He probably been in there just hitting the weights, just waiting for an opportunity, and Deathstroke gave him that. And the little back and forth between him and Deathstroke was very, very entertaining. I like just little small little character moments like that. It's like, I see where you're coming from. I get it. Because all of that was funny. The stuff with Rose was well put. The fact that hey, she's coming after him for killing Jericho. She doesn't know Jericho's still alive, because I'm pretty sure Jericho's still alive, and she don't understand it. I wonder how they're gonna use him this season. Next episode we seem to be getting Aqualad, but this episode ends in a fantastic way. One, you have Jason I'm not doing what they say. He's smart, you know what I'm saying? He's cunning, so he convinces Gar to be like, hey, let's go find this guy, and if we find him, we just tell Dick then. And I'm just thinking to myself, Gar, you know this is not gonna happen. Have you not been around this guy? Do you not remember any interactions with this dude? This dude is going to take him down himself. And so we get there, and he was kind of getting his ass whooped, because I also feel played the way Dick easily took him down early in the episode. I'm I get Dick. They probably have Dick stronger than him. I don't know when I say strong, I think I watch a lot of anime, so I think about power skeletons and shit like that. But I don't think that's that big of a separation between the two. But either way, when they get to a fight between Dr. Light and Jason, and he's losing at first, and didn't even remember what Dick taught him. How to hey, even if you had everything took away from you, you should still be able to win a fight. And it wasn't dark, so he still was able to see. So I don't see exactly how they came into play, but I get it, And then you start seeing that extra part of him that's I think got him in trouble or will get him into trouble down. Well, matter of fact, I ain't gonna even say down the line. He got him in trouble this episode because he starts beating the shit out of Dr. Light, beating the hell out of him, and like he wasn't holding back. He was like, and that's him though. You know, he. There are things he does. I think the biggest one of the things Batman got mad at him for was like he broke a guy's collarbone, and like Batman was mad like, hey, what do you didn't have to do that. He like, hey, this guy's a piece of shit. It is what it is. Like, no, this guy had information. Now you got him in shock. We can't get anything from him. He's useless. And so that's pretty much who Jason's being. Like, he will always go that, like, right over the line. You know what I'm saying? Well, not I ain't gonna say over the line. He just step on the line, and like, but it's still too far, and mess himself up. In this situation, he came back hard pretty fast because Deathstroke pulled up. And listen, I don't think one-on-one any of the Titans stand a chance against Deathstroke. And I think we pretty much know that because they said, like, we barely escaped last time. Like, we barely escaped with our lives last time. And that was the entire team. I'm pretty sure it was 5 of them at the time. So these 4 probably don't stand a chance against them. And so just one, and that one being Jason against Deathstroke, yeah, we knew he was going to get captured. So I'm looking forward to see exactly how this going to go and like him being captured. I hope they don't kill him or anything like that, because I don't need them to use the Red Hood storyline anytime soon. Like, that, you can say that for like season 4 or some shit. Matter of fact, even probably further than that. But like, I don't need no foreshadowing the Red Hood, not right now anyway. Like, just let him be captured, let the Titans go after him. They gonna have to. Dr. Light, Deathstroke, I'm looking for it. But this season is, they got it. They found it. They got the flow right. They got they in a groove, and I'm loving where it's going. You guys let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.